What did you get out of that, Toby, today?
I think we got a lot for the players playing in English conditions, getting used to different wickets. Obviously, been playing in the Caribbean. The guys from the IPL hadn't played, and they've been in the nets most of the day. But for the other guys, I'm pleased that Johnson Charles got 50, and young Bravo I thought played really well. I was hoping he'd go on and get a century.
Toby, were you a little disappointed that apart from young Bravo and Charles at the beginning, no one else kind of converted their starts? A couple of them got the 20s, especially in the middle to late overs, where West Indies completely slowed down.
I think it was more the case that coming into the power play, I think just before the power play, I thought we were set for probably a score 290, maybe even 300, which would have been very, very competitive. And it would have put a lot of pressure on Australia. Probably would have had to take more risks, and you never know whether you'd win with a score like that. So to lose 2 or 3 wickets in that power play, to lose, young Bravo, Darren, as I say, should have gone on, ideally would have gone on right to the end, got 120 and seen us home. Lost senior Bravo at the same time, and then the run out, which was very unlucky with Darren Sammy, and suddenly you go from 3 down to 5 or 6 down quite quickly. In the old days, before the power plays, you'd have seen teams look to try and go right to the death, keep wickets in hand, and post a score, as I say, of 290, 300. But the power plays can do you a bit of harm. So you're going well, and then there's almost a subconscious feeling that you think, oh, it's a power play, therefore we've got to attack, when probably we didn't need to. And I'm sure that will be the debriefing that we'll have with the guys about you get in a situation like that where you're playing well, just carry on, almost play it the way the one-day game was played many years ago, keep the wickets in hand, players coming at the end, and you can score quick runs. With someone like Darren Sammy coming in at the end, you can get up to 300 plus.
Toby, do you think you would have won without the presence of Shane Watson in the Australian team?
Well, Shane Watson's been a thorn in the side, and he was a thorn in the side for us when we had the recent tour to Australia. He scored a lot of runs against us, and he scores them quickly. I mean, with 2 wickets down, we got the 2 wickets very early. Great start for us, Kemar Roach. And you just would love to get Watson while he's there. You always fear, and he's destructive. And as I say, he scores quickly. So they were always up with the rate, and when he got beyond 100 and really freed his arms, we were in trouble. So we've got to find a way to get him out, when we come up against him next time.
Sounds slightly churlish after watching him score 133, but would there be any advice you'd pass on to the England coaches they'll be facing him this Saturday?
Well, I mean, we've always felt bowling at him that you to try and bring the ball back into him from just outside off stump, because he can be an LBW candidate, but if you don't hit it absolutely right, he's strong all around the wicket. He's a top-class player.